Hi everyone, this is Allison from AllisonCD.com, and many of the families who come to me are experiencing issues with their children having a hard time expressing their sadness, their frustration, or their anger, and they are hitting their parents or pushing their parents or spitting or slapping their parents, or they are really saying some tough words to their parents. And so I want to give you a little bit of a trick and a step-by-step. What we're going to do now is we're going to change your kids' belief in self. We're going to raise their self-esteem, their self-regulation, their ability to have opportunities to please you. And so at night, when stress is low, after dinner perhaps, say to your child, I know it's so hard when you're upset or you're frustrated or you're angry and you don't know how to express it. And I know it's so upsetting to you to get that upset and to be like that to me. Well, you know what? I know about a boy or I know about a girl, whatever sounds familiar to your child, that had the same thing. And you know what they started doing? They started trying 3 different things. You know what they started to do? When they got upset, they started jumping up and down and hitting the air instead of anyone else. Oh, they were so proud of themselves. And then what they started to do is when they were mad or upset, what they did is they felt their ribs getting bigger each time they did deep breathing in through their nose and out through their nose. And another thing they did is each time they were frustrated, they turned around, jumped up and down, touched the ground, hit the ground, and then they felt so much better. And you know what? If I see you doing those things, I'm going to be so happy for you that you're helping yourself feel better. So they go to sleep. The next morning, you remind them, I can't wait to see you try this new way when you're upset. You'll be so proud of yourself. You'll be acting like such a big boy or a big girl. Then say it again before the day gets demanding. Then, every time you see them displaying these behaviors, tell them, but don't thank them. Instead, what you want to do is you want to say, great job. What a great job you just did. I really like the way you just jumped up and down instead of hitting me. I really like the way you took 3 deep breaths instead of smacking me. What a good job. Now, parents, I want to tell you, this is not going to change overnight. They do it the way they do it because that's the way they know to do it. And science tells us that habits and behaviors change with repetition and practice. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to reinforce with positivity, naming every time you see them doing something other with their anger or their frustration or their sadness. It will take a little while, a few weeks, and then you will see this become a permanent behavior. It takes reinforcing the positives. It takes reinforcing the process of this. We have to look for baby steps because this is the way your child knows to do it, but it won't always be like this, and it can change, and I know for a fact it does change. This is Allison from AllisonCD.com. I believe in you, and I believe in your child. It will not always be like this. You got this.